Hello, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Mabel, and today I am making Asun with dog meat. So if you want to see how I made this goodness, keep watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. So let's get started. I have the dog meat right here in this bag. So I will just go ahead to start washing the meat. This is kind of a bloody meat. It has a lot of blood, and I will just go ahead to wash it multiple times before the water runs clear. And this is my very first time of making or cooking dog meat all by my own self in my 11th year of marriage. We always do buy it, or we have get together, they just cook it, but I have not make it myself. This is the very first time. I also went in with some salt just to rinse it properly. After making this meat, when I served my children with it, and they were like, "Mommy, what kind of meat is this?" And I told them that it was dog meat. They were like, "What? Dog what?" So they just burst into laughter, and that was it. Everyone was just laughing. I know some people eat monkey, some eat cats, but dog meat, well, it's delicious. Now that the meat is clean, as you can see, the water has run clear. I will take it out of the water and just set that aside. It's time for me to start marinating the meat. So I went ahead to place them on the chopping board, and I'll just go ahead to start seasoning it. I'll be seasoning with some salt, seasoning cube. I'll also add in some ginger paste, garlic paste, and of course some onion paste. And you can actually use the powdered ginger, garlic, and onion if that's what you have. I only have the paste at home right now, and that is what I'll be using. So my husband is the one that has been actually craving for dog meat recently, and so today he just brought this and said I should make it for him as an asun, and we are still going to use part of it to make pepper soup later. So I went ahead to rub all the marinade into the meat, and I'll flip it over again and just do the same for the other parts. Let me tell you a story about dog meat, or let me share with you the experience I've had eating dog meat before. The first time I ate dog meat was when I newly met my husband. So we were kind of having a get-together party with his friends, and it was actually in their hometown. So when we went there, they offered me the meat. They actually told me that it was dog meat. They don't hide it from you because it is what they eat. And I know most people don't like dog meat, especially my mother. She ate it with passion. She just ate dog, not let alone talking about the meat. She cannot stand it. Even she will not stand where they are making it. So when we get there, they offered me the meat, and I ate it. It was the first time ever I tasted dog meat. So right now I went ahead to just place that into the pan. As you can see, I want to steam it up before cooking it. So now I'll go ahead to slice the scent leaves. It is a must that you put scent leaf in your dog meat. Scent leaves is also known as nchao in Igbo language and efirin in Yoruba language. Now I just went ahead to check on the meat. It has been steaming properly, and that is because I just wanted to steam out some of the excess water from the meat, and I also want it to be very, very flavorful. So now I came back to check on it, and that is it. The meat is done. I take it out of the water, and I began to just remove it from the bone, and I will be cutting this into bite sizes. I actually let this to cool down before I could handle it, so you just don't remove it and start touching it like this. No, this actually cooled down for some couple of hours. Now I went ahead to add the meat into the pot, and I will season it accordingly. I season with a lot of onions, scotch bonnet peppers, because I want this to be spicy. And I also added some of the scent leaf, seasoning cubes, and some salt. Before, I'll go ahead to add a little bit of water, and I'll just cover this and let it steam up, let it cook. And I'll be allowing this to cook until it has dried up together. This was 10 minutes later into the cooking, and I came to just turn it and stir together, and I'll cover it again so it can continue cooking. Let me share with you another experience of how I ate dog meat. When the second time was when I was pregnant with my baby, and I was just at home, and saliva would not just allow me be anything. I would just having spit in my mouth. So my husband was eating dog meat on this day, and I actually told him to give me because I just wanted to put something in my mouth. And that was the second time I ate dog meat. So now I came back to check on the sauce or on the meat, and it has dried up. So I added some vegetable oil, and I also added the remaining scent leaves, and just look at this. Oh my god, it is so good. The aroma from this was so intense. It was so good. And it was so easy to make. That is it. I served this. I also added some sliced onions just to brighten it up, and it was so very delicious. I tasted this, and this is my third time of eating dog meat